Let us study a new chapter, chemical reactions and chemical equations. At first, we will learn the definition of chemical reaction. What is meant by chemical reaction? Chemical reaction is a reaction in which one or more substances join together, new substances are forming. So here we can say that what is meant by chemical reaction. Chemical reaction means what? Chemical reaction is a reaction in which one or more substances join together or react together, new substances are forming. This is known as chemical reaction. Now, what is meant by chemical equation? Chemical equation is the representation of a chemical reaction in which a condensed form of a chemical reaction we have to show by using molecular formulae of substances or chemicals. So here, what is meant by chemical equation? Chemical equation is the representation of a chemical reaction in a condensed form. Condensed form means a short form by using molecular formulae of elements or chemicals. Now we will study what is meant by physical change. Physical change is a change in which new substances are forming as a result of physical processes like heating, cooling, boiling, etc. Now what is meant by chemical change? Chemical change is a change in which new substances are forming as a result of chemical reaction. Now we will study few examples of physical change as well as chemical change. First we will study physical change examples. We can say that first, ice, when we heat it transforms to water. Again, when we heat water, it transforms to vapor, water vapor. Now, when we cool, this vapor transforms to water. Again, when we cool water, water transforms to ice. So we can say that same thing again and again getting. So we can say this is an example of physical change. Now, other example, that is wax. When we heat wax, wax transforms to liquid wax. Again we heat it, liquid wax transforms to gaseous wax. Now when we cool it, it transforms to liquid wax. Again when we cool it, it transforms to solid wax. Now other example, naphthalene balls. Naphthalene balls, when we keep in open condition, it transforms to gaseous form. Now other example, camphor tablets. When we keep it in open condition, that also transforms to gaseous form. So we can say that again this gaseous form of camphor, when we cool it, it transforms directly to camphor, solid form. Now gaseous naphthalene, when we cool it, directly it transforms to solid naphthalene. There liquid formation is not taking place. So solid directly transforms to gaseous form, both of them, that is naphthalene tablets and naphthalene balls as well as camphor tablets. Now we are studying about a few examples of chemical change. We can say that a raw mango transforms to ripe mango. This is one example. It is an example of chemical change. From ripe mango, we won't get again raw mango. food digestion, digestion of food we can say. Other example, digestion of food materials. That is again an example of chemical change. Once we eat the food material, afterwards its a digestion process will take place. Again from the digested food, we won't get back the food what we are eating. So we can say it is an example of chemical change. When paper burns, white color paper we are burning, black color paper becomes. Again from the black color paper, we won't get the white color paper. So we can say that is again an example of chemical change. Now we will study how we can be able to write a chemical equation. Now, while writing a chemical reaction, which all things we have to keep in our mind? Now, first I am writing carbon, its symbol is C, reacts with oxygen, O2. Oxygen never remains single, it remains always in O2 form. As a result of it, a compound forming, that is carbon dioxide, it is in gaseous form. So we have to show the arrow mark upward direction. Now here carbon, its a symbol we have to write in capital letter. Oxygen, other element, its a symbol we have to write in capital letter. CO2, that is 2 below oxygen we have to write. Then here carbon, it remains in single form C. Then two elements are here, one is carbon, other one is oxygen. In between we have to write one plus sign. So we can say that here bonding is taking place. Both of them are joining here. As a result of it, a new substance is forming. Here carbon separate, oxygen separate. Carbon is in which form? Solid form. So little more informative condition if you want, we can write like that. That means carbon is in solid form, oxygen is in gaseous form. As a result of it, a gaseous carbon dioxide is forming. We can write either arrow mark upward direction. If you are not showing this way, then we can write here a G. Both are accepted. Now left side of, here one arrow mark you may be seeing. Right side of the arrow mark is known as product. Left side of the arrow mark is known as reactant. Now two reactants are there, that's the matter we can write here reactants. Here only one product, single product is there, so we can write here product. Now if you are writing other example, that is copper sulfate, CuSO4 reacts with zinc, Zn. See here copper sulfate, copper its symbol is C capital U small. Then sulfur capital letter, oxygen O capital letter. Then CuSO4, 4 should be just below oxygen at the right hand side. Then reacts with the zinc. So here both of them are joining. For that one plus sign we have to put it. These two are the reactants. Both of them join together, new compounds are forming. They are zinc sulfate plus copper. Here copper sulfate was there, but as a result of chemical reaction, this SO4 joined with the zinc, Zn, zinc. Then zinc sulfate became. At the same time here copper separated. Now here we can say that this we written in the form of molecular formulae. We used molecular formulae for representing this chemical equation. So we can say that this is known as chemical equation. This is known as chemical equation. Here we can say that this is Zn, that is in the solid form. Here copper, that is again in the solid form. Here we can say that CuSO4, that is in the liquid form, or we will write it in the aqueous form, AQ. As a result of it, zinc sulfate formed, that is again in the liquid form, so we will write here aqueous form. Now if water is there, AQ we won't write directly, we have to write L. Now here in this particular chemical reaction, here all we written either symbol or molecular formulae of the chemicals. Now if you are writing them in words, first example I will do it and show you now. First one, that is carbon. I am writing in word now. Carbon react with oxygen. In word I am writing. As a result of it, carbon dioxide gas is forming. Carbon dioxide. In word I written. So this chemical equation is known as word equation. Word equation. Here in the form of symbol as well as formula of the chemicals, or we can say that molecules. So we can write this one as chemical equation. Chemical equation. So this is chemical equation. This is same thing only written but in the form of word. So it is known as word equation. Now the other one, that is copper sulfate reacts with the zinc sulfate as well as copper is forming. Here in the form of molecular formula as well as symbol we written, so it is known as chemical equation. Now same thing in the form of word I am writing. Copper sulfate reacts with zinc. As a result of it, zinc sulfate, word we are writing, word form. Zinc sulfate as well as copper is forming. Copper. So we can write this is known as word equation. Word equation. Now, when we are writing in the form of chemical equation, it is more and more condensed condition. We can say that very short condition it will be there. So, for writing such a way chemical equation, space requirement will be very less. At the same time, such a way if you are writing, we have to write when copper sulfate reacts with the zinc sulfate as well as copper produced or formed. Here when carbon reacts with oxygen, carbon dioxide gas is formed. Such a way we have to write. So here now such a way writing means the space requirement is more. We can say that it is not in the condensed form, it is not in the short form, but here means we are not writing full name of them, we are writing their symbol, or this is the symbol of copper. Here we can say that this is the molecular formula of zinc sulfate, this is the symbol of zinc, this is the single element will be there, then symbol we are saying. 2 or 3 elements joining. Here you see one copper, then sulfur, then oxygen. 3 elements joined. So we can say this is the formula of copper sulfate. Here only one element is there, zinc is there. So we can say this is the symbol of zinc. Here now zinc, sulfur, oxygen. 3 elements are there. So we can say this is the formula of zinc sulfate. This is the symbol of copper. Here symbol of carbon. This is the molecule formula of oxygen. Why? Because here 2 oxygens are there. So we can say this is the formula of oxygen. Here we can say that 3 are there. That means 1 carbon and 2 oxygen, they join together, carbon dioxide formed. So we can say this is the molecule as well as this is the formula of carbon dioxide. Now we will study 2 more examples of chemical equation as well as word equation. We will study 2 more examples of chemical equation as well as word equation. Now that is two examples already I had explained. Now this is the third one, that is calcium carbonate. We have to just heat it. Calcium carbonate. Calcium, its symbol is Ca, then carbon and oxygen. So we can say this is the formula of calcium carbonate. Just we are heating. This is the symbol of heating. As a result of it, calcium oxide as well as carbon dioxide is forming. If you are writing like that, then we can say it is more informative. This is in the solid condition. More informative condition, if we want to write, we can show this is the solid S. Here again solid, this is the gas, arrow mark upward direction. Now we can say that this is the product. Right hand side will be there. This is the product side. Right hand side products we are writing. Left hand side, that is the reactant. Here only one compound is there. So we can say this is the reactant. Calcium carbonate, just we are heating it. As a result of it, calcium oxide as well as carbon dioxide gas is forming. Now here we can say this is the chemical equation. This is the chemical equation. Now we will write its word equation, that is calcium carbonate just we have to heat it. As a result of it, calcium oxide as well as carbon dioxide is forming. We can say that this is the word equation. Now we will study one more chemical equation, that is silver nitrate reacts with sodium chloride. Silver nitrate, Ag. Ag means silver, N means nitrogen, O means oxygen. Silver nitrate, its formula AgNO3. G should be in small letter, remaining all in capital letter. Then this is sodium chloride, NaCl. A should be in small letter, sodium, Na. Then C should be in capital, L should be in small letter. So when silver nitrate reacts with sodium chloride, silver chloride, AgCl, along with that sodium nitrate will form, NaNO3. Here we can say that this particular place we can say breaking of bonds taking place. They are linked with each other, but here now what is happening, all are breaking, separating, then they are going and joining in some other place. Here also we can say that breaking of the bond is taking place. Sodium as well as chlorine joined and remaining, but as a result of chemical reaction between silver nitrate as well as sodium chloride, breaking of sodium as well as chlorine, breaking of silver as well as nitrate radical is taking place. As a result of it, here joining of bonds taking place. Joining. Which all things are joining? Silver as well as chlorine joining here. This place sodium as well as nitrate radical is joining, or ion is joining. So here we can say joining of bonds taking place. Here breaking of bonds taking place. Reactant side breaking of bonds, product side joining of bonds taking place. This equation is known as chemical equation. Now we will write the word equation, that is silver nitrate. In word form we have to write. Reacts with sodium chloride we will get two products. This product is known as silver chloride along with that sodium nitrate. We can say that this equation is known as word equation. Both of them are chemical reactions. This is also a chemical reaction. This is also a chemical reaction. But this is written in the form of molecular formulae. At the same time, this is written in the form of word. In the form of word, if you are writing, we will read it as word equation. If it is written in the form of molecular formulae, then we can read it as chemical equation. Thank you.